at the capacity of organizing secretary. It is truly a privilege for me in welcoming each one of you to the one-day national level conference on impact of modern management on Indian economic growth. Yearly conference is amongst the flagship events at SNMV IM, and this third edition is even more special as we are really fortunate enough to have him amidst us, Professor Dr. M.J. Xavier, to deliver the keynote address. Before inviting him to deliver the keynote address, let me introduce him to you all through this first of its kind AV. This Professor X is an eternal pessimist, a fatalist, and yet he is never tired of trying. Friends, when I say Professor X, an eternal pessimist, a fatalist, etc., please don't feel offended, because these are not my affirmation but the acquisition of the man himself. If you are still not convinced, here is the proof. Just as Dr. Xavier's, basically my idea here too is to provoke it, because I do believe if at first the idea is not absurd, then there shall be no hope for it. I hope you are sufficiently provoked. With that backdrop, let me go further in making you realize what really Dr. M.J. Xavier and his achievements is all about. Having born in a small town called Kovilpatti of Tirunelveli district in the southernmost part of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Xavier went on to become the founding director of the 9th IIM of our country at Ranchi in the state of Jharkhand. Dr. Xavier was basically an engineer who completed his BTech in chemical engineering from Coimatore Institute of Technology and MTech in chemical plant engineering from REC Warangal. He obtained his doctorate in management from Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. Dr. Xavier is so fond of technology and often promotes technology-backed learning. He believes that with the help of blended learning, we can create a modern Gurukula.
My vision is very different. We believe that the classroom teaching method is dead. No, may not agree. We believe that blended learning will be the real learning method. And we believe in the modern Gurukula method where there is 24/7 learning. So that's a kind of a model using technology we are trying to create. And we propose to integrate social media with e-learning methods and introduce new metrics to achieve the same. This is the model we are working on. Basically, from next year, if everything goes well, students need not come to classes. So they can sit in hostel wherever they are, they can attend the classes. That's a model. So this is the model we are working on. Basically, students are in the hostel. They can get connected to the smart classroom. Class goes on here, so students can attend either by coming to the classroom or they can sit in the hostel and attend that. And this side, of course, the teacher again can come and teach from our smart classroom, which is connected to NKN, or a teacher can do it from the studio in the institute, or the teacher can be anywhere else, can be at his home or from US or anywhere in his office, and it will be all connected through the NKN cloud or IIM Ranchi cloud.
Leaders don't create followers, they'll create more leaders. By the way, Dr. Xavier, who believes in forging strong relationships and is exceptional in cultivating leadership qualities in his people. As the director of IIM Ranchi, he had carefully designed the curriculum for IIM Ranchi based on the motto, Thought Leadership Through Erudite Fusion. Dr. Xavier is a homegrown genius who has the guts to challenge the fundamentals and often advocate alternate paradigms. Here he goes.
Imagine IIM students who have been filtered and selected through a very rigorous process, and they were actually students with 99.6 percentile in the CAT, and you're going to tell them be humble, don't go after money, don't compete, don't compare. There was a problem. And finally when I said don't have actually goal orientation, don't have goals, but actually have role orientation. I have a role as a director of IIM Ranchi, I'll perform it. IIM Ranchi doesn't belong to me. It's not easy. Now when I say do not compare, it's not easy for students to actually get rid of that. It's very, very difficult. From our childhood we are told, parents do that. Hey, look at that, I am the manager, and actually look at the peon's son. He is doing better than you. Look at the attender's daughter, she is doing better than you. I am giving you all of these things. What are you doing? Don't we shout at our children? Can't we accept children as they are? Is comparison the only way? Can't we get out of comparison? No, it's a very difficult thing. So actually, I don't want marks to be distributed to the students. So we are gradually moving towards that. No comparison, no marks. You only actually rise up to certain levels. Then you are actually ready to graduate. Similarly, the role orientation, it's not easy. But then there is gradually acceptance is coming. Leadership in IIM Ranchi is only three things: humility, honesty, hard work. Nothing else. So we need alternate models. But at the same time, do we throw away the entire Western models? No. There are analytical models. I have absolutely no problem. I am willing to accept the, excellent EOQ. You talk about Brownian motion, you talk about hedging, you talk about this. Any of these mathematical models, analytical thinking, all that is fine. Now, remember one thing. If we don't do it now, the Harvard universities and the universities in the West, they will come, learn from here, go back, and sell you the textbooks here. We will still be saying, Harvard is great, India is nothing. Let's all actually work towards that. We can create an alternate paradigm, and we can show the world what is management. We can show the world actually, how to lead the entire universe. And that is the kind of a day which is not very far off if we can put our heads together and work towards that.
Dr. M.J. Xavier is a man of affable nature with extraordinary talent, tenure, tenacity and dedication. Many laurels has come his way in the long journey as an academic as well as an administrator. The highest civilian honor awarded by the state of Jharkhand, the coveted Jharkhand Ratna Award, has been conferred on him. Similarly, Indian Institute of Management Bangalore's Best Management Motivating Faculty Award, the AIMS International Outstanding B School Director Awards are to name a few. So far, Dr. Xavier has authored 3 books and published more than 100 articles in journals and magazines in India as well as abroad. His book, Marketing in the New Millennium, won the DMA Escorts Award for the Best Management Book of the Year 1999. The Department of Management Studies of SNMV College of Arts and Science is indeed privileged to have this erudite academician to deliver the keynote address. Sir, the dice is all yours.